Alright everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play. Now that we've just beaten the all the Elite Fours and their champions of all the regions, let's take a look at my final playtime. 30 hours. So basically, if I were to break it down, I spent about 10 hours in each of these regions, and honestly, this is probably going to be, you know, not 100 videos when it's all said and done, but this will be quite a long Let's Play, for sure. Anyway, so, now that I've beaten all of the Elites and just like all the major trainers of this game, I think it's time for me to eat a little bit more humble pie lest I get too arrogant. So I'm gonna go ahead to re-challenge one of the gym leaders, and so that's a post-game function that you're able to do. By the way, you may have noticed that the max obedience level, now that I've beaten all the region's Elite Fours, max obedience has risen to 100. So I'm talking to Brock here. The last time I faced this guy, if you'll recall, he had a level, I think, 12 Geodude and a level 14 Onyx. It's a little different this time around. Brock now has a Tyranitar and a Swampert. What the hell is he doing with a Swampert? He's a Rock-type gym leader. What part of Swampert's a Rock? I would know. I own a Swampert. Alright, and so these things are level 53 each. So let's go ahead and use Energy Ball on Swampert here. I know I'm faster. And let's use Brick Break on Tyranitar. Oh, he's switching out. Okay. Oh, he's sending out Rhyperior. Alright, fine. I'll use Energy Ball on Rhyperior then. I don't care. Okay. So, like, you beat these guys a certain number of times, and their levels continue to rise and rise until it's like level 80-something. And he's going to be using, like, healing items on all his Pokemon, so... Ooh, nice. One Brick Break was enough to take it down. Alright, so I will be getting a nice amount of money, especially since I've got the Amulet coin on here, but that is assuming I'm able to even beat Brock in the first place. So, you know, this is just me kind of dicking around, showing post-game stuff. Alright, so what do I want to do now that he sent out Steelix? Might as well use Energy Ball on this Rhyperior. He's probably going to heal it. And let's bring out Arcanine. Yeah, we better bring out Arcanine. Because with Arcanine out, now both of the enemy Pokemon are going to have their attacks, which they heavily rely upon, very much weakened. Alright, so Steelix's attack fell and Rhyperior's attack fell. So here's to kind of hoping that Steelix stays out in the battlefield for a while, because with a Steelix that has low attack power, he would prove as a sort of useful idiot, like he's taking up that other space. Oh crap. Doggone it. Alright, well... Ouch. I mean, he killed off his own Rhyperior, but I guess it was worth it to him. And Arcanine... Yeah, that actually hurt quite a lot. So, do I want Steelix still out on the field if Steelix is just going to be using Earthquake despite hitting his own... Oh crap, he won't. Okay, this Crobat's level 52. Alakazam should be faster than it if it's at level 52, but maybe it's not. Let's go ahead and use Overheat on Steelix. Of course, Crobat's still faster. Doggone it. Well, Alakazam's dead. Alright, but whatever. I can't have a Steelix on the field who's going to be using Earthquake. So let's go ahead and Overheat it, kill it off. And, you know, with a Crobat now on the field, I guess the best thing I can do, now that Earthquake Steelix here is out of the way, is send in Metagross. Because Metagross should be pretty good about taking on Crobat. Yeah, there's a Sandstorm on the field. And Metagross is also obviously going to be good against any Sandstorms. So would Swampert, by the way. Nah, let's send out Metagross. Okay, so he's got his Swampert, and now that I don't have my Energy Ball Pokemon, you know, that Swampert's going to be harder to deal with. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Psychic on Crobat here, and Crobat's going to be faster. Extreme Speed, I know that Arcanine's pretty much dead at this point, so I'm just going to let Arcanine, you know, suffer a graceful death. At least she got to move first. Alright, Sludge Bomb, Arcanine's going to be down from this, and I'm anticipating an Earthquake from this Swampert. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Alright, how much is this Earthquake gonna hurt me, I wonder? Will I stay above half health since I'm level 60 after all? Oh crap, no. That thing... Jeez, that thing did a lot of damage. Okay, Alright, he's got Fortress. Dang it! I should have kept Arcanine out. What was I thinking? Kept Arcanine in play, rather. Alright, so Metagross... Metagross is faster than either of these guys, so let's go ahead and have Metagross leave the battle with a Hyper Beam. And meanwhile, we'll have Dragonite use Dragon Claw, and hopefully we'll be able to kill off this Swampert before it's able to, hit either of us. Ba-boom, okay. And now this Fortress should aim to take down Metagross. Gyro Ball. Oh, no. Okay, ouch, critical hit. Still didn't hurt that much. Alright, so Metagross has to recharge, which means only Dragonite's going to be able to do anything. I guess we'll use Brick Break on Fortress. It's not going to do hardly anything, because Fortress is a very defensive type Pokemon. Alright, Gyro Ball. Once again on Dragonite. Okay. But we should be alright with this. I was saying eating humble pie because I honestly thought that this battle was going to be a lot harder than it turned out to be. Psychic, Brick Break. We'll just steadily take this thing down. It would have been a lot quicker if only I'd been smart about, keeping Arcanine alive. Oh well. Now watch, he's going to use like a max revive in order to heal up his Pokemon. Boy, I gotta say, for a guy whose Pokemon were like many levels below mine, he did a really good job about holding the lines. Alright, let's go ahead and send in Electabuzz. Now that he doesn't have any more ground-type Pokemon to throw at me, Thunderbolt should easily be enough to finish the job here. Yeah, of course he's using a full restore. Yeah, I was expecting these things to be like level 89 or something. Like, I don't know if you guys still recall this, but a long time back, whenever I was showing Iris and that other guy's battle with her Pokemon were way OP. Bolts, Brick Break. You're gonna run out of restores eventually. There it is. Okay. So I'm surprised that they're this low level, but I'm sure that the next time I face him, his Pokemon will be stronger than this. Okay, so we defeated Brock. It took me for granted. Now, do I get anything besides a bunch of money? Let's see how much I got from here. I got another Boulder Badge. Look at that. 7,000 some. That's a pretty nice bundle. Okay, so that's one of the things that you can do post-game. Another thing you can do, and I'm just gonna go ahead down this way to Vermilion City, because I like facing these guys because they give me a good amount of money. Actually, you know what? I better heal up first. Yeah. Pokemon Center, heal me. Thank you for waiting. Alright, onto my bike, and... Oop, downwards. I don't want to get caught on stuff. There are 4 gamblers, gamers, whatever you want to call them in this grassland. There's that guy in blue, and then there's this guy in blue, and then there's this other bald guy in blue. But all of them like to challenge you. So you fight them. He says, Faha, I've never... Wait a second. Did I never challenge this guy? Oh crap, I never challenged this guy. Whoops. Okay, what's his last Pokemon? And look at that. You can see that Alakazam's gaining experience like crazy. Vileplume. Yeah, let's go ahead and use another Psychic. I don't think that one Shadow Ball will be enough to kill a level 42 Vileplume. Maybe it is. Honestly, it probably is, but I don't feel like taking any risks. So, now Alakazam's at level 58. So, it is nice to re-fight some trainers. 3,300 some. So, that's really nice money that they give you. Alright, anyway. So, to actually advance onwards, I'm going to be heading to Vermilion City. And I could go back to the other regions to complete them, and I probably will, but I'm going to go to this dock instead. So I want to take the Sea Gallop to one island here. Hi Celio, PF Novels, how have things been for you? Oh, you caught more Pokemon? Maybe I can find a use for you. I'm modifying the network machine. I'm changing it so it can trade over long distances, but for some reason I need a mineral in order to make this work. Specifically, a Ruby. So this game was made like slightly after Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, the originals, came out, so, in order to trade with the Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby games, you had to have the Sapphire and Ruby installed in this system. So, anyway, almost out of max repels. Hopefully I'll have enough to get me through this stuff. Alright, so going north. And, oop, never picked up those little Pokeball things. Oh, by the way, I never showed you guys this, but, like, I talked about it. Right up here, you keep going. And all these trainers are not fighting me because I really should have been here before when I was exploring the islands, but I just never bothered. This is the place where you can find wild Charmanders in the grassland. Okay, and a couple of rockets, like talking about their passwords and stuff. Anyway, so I've gone for about 12 minutes on this episode. I am going to stop it here. By the time that we get into the next episode, I'll have beaten these two Team Rocket doofuses here.